Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome back to Martial Arts Theater 3000, and today we're returning to my Bruce Lee movie review series. I'm going to be reviewing all of his movies, and then at the end I'm going to compile them and have the ranking similar to my Venom Mob countdown. As always, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it'll really help the channel, and without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. The next Bruce Lee movie we're going to be looking at is Edge of Fury, also known as Blood on His Hands. Similar to Exit the Dragon, Enter the Tiger, this one is directed by Lee Tso Nam. It's a 1978 movie that I feel is lesser known, and one of the things you will notice is it doesn't come across as a Bruceploitation movie much at all, outside of the fact that Bruce Lee is in it. If you look at Exit the Dragon, Enter the Tiger, I mean, that movie has Bruce Lee posters on everyone's walls in their apartments for no reason at all. And when he goes into a nightclub, there's a Bruce Lee poster right over his shoulder. And this one doesn't mention Bruce Lee at all. So you have a standard 70s crime thriller. It's definitely a kung fu movie, but I wouldn't call it a Bruceploitation movie per se, outside of, like I said earlier, the fact that Bruce Lee is in it. The choreographer in this movie is Tommy Lee, and he was in The Hot, the Cool, and the Vicious. And in this movie, he plays a villain. And one thing you'll notice is Exit the Dragon, Enter the Tiger. Like I said in that review, it took 25 minutes till there was any action in the film at all. Now in this one, this is action-packed. I think the first fight scene's around 10 minutes in, and I think it's all better for it. It just gets to the action fairly quickly, and it keeps it up throughout. It's a fairly straightforward plot, and you have Bruce Lee. He's a chauffeur, and his boss, he is secretly smuggling drugs, and Bruce Lee is in the dark on all this. And Bruce Lee really comes off as just such a good guy in this, where everyone around him is sleazy and a turncoat and so many twists and turns. I think Lee Tso Nam really sets everything up great in this one. It's a solid screenplay. I was really impressed rewatching this one. I hadn't seen it in a long time. And I won't spoil too much on the plot, but it is great how it all transpires. And by the end, when it gets to what I think is one of Lee Tso Nam's strong points, his finales, he does such a great job of just setting everything up that you're really on the edge of your seat. It definitely has a suspenseful ending, and you're really not sure how it's all going to end up. The actress Dana, you probably recognize her from a lot of other movies in this time period, like The Image of Bruce Lee, also known as Storming Attacks. She does a great job for how stunningly beautiful she is. She's just so evil in this one, but she plays a major part in the plot, and I think she really holds up this film along with Bruce Lee. And I actually have this movie neck and neck with Bruce and the Iron Finger. I feel that some people may prefer that one for its off-the-wall nature. This is more of a straightforward 70s crime type of film. But I feel Bruce Lee in this movie, it really showcases all of his acting chops. I mean, you get to see him in a full range of emotions here. I mean, from joy when he's taking care of his boss's kid, and Bruce Lee comes off as really charming. And there's other scenes that really show his full range of going from pure anger to him crying. And I think this is a great film to show Bruce Lee's acting skills. For the plot and acting on this one, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said earlier, it's very straightforward. And if it didn't have Lee Tso Nam and Bruce Lee in it, it would probably be really run-of-the-mill. But with Lee Tso Nam's directing skills and how he has it all paced out perfectly, and Bruce Lee brings it up incredibly, showcasing all his acting skills, I think that's what brings this up above your standard Hong Kong gritty crime film from this time period. For the action and fighting on this one, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The fight scenes, they tend to be fairly short, the majority of them, but they are just so back and forth. Bruce Lee's on fire, Tommy Lee's choreography. It has that gritty style that you want to see, with a mixture of shapes and some basher elements, and it really comes together great. And one of the first fight scenes in the film, where Bruce gets abducted, that's a very long fight scene that's, I think, one of the best in the movie. But the finale, again, Lee Tso Nam's specialty, is where everything comes together, and it crescendos into such an awesome action-packed ending. And for the first half of the movie, even though he's not in it too much, Yusaki Kurata is an excellent villain. Of course, you guys would know him from Heroes of the East. He's the villain at the end of Ninja and the Deadly Trap and many other classics. And he's one of those villains that just doesn't have to do much. His screen presence, he doesn't just come off as like a caricature of a pure evil villain. He has this side to him that he can display a sense of sympathy towards the heroes in the movies that he's in. And that's something a lot of villains can't always portray. So let me know down below what you guys think of Edge of Fury. There's many ways to watch it. You could check it out on Tubi. It's on YouTube. And I have it on a DVD copy, which is pretty decent, the quality. So look around and try to find one where the print is not too beat up, because this one really needs a restoration. I saw there was a Blu-ray possibly coming about 2 or 3 years ago, but I never saw what happened with that. So if this one can get restored, I'm definitely going to grab it. And I think, like a lot of the Bruce Lee ones, seeing it restored in full widescreen, these movies are going to come across even better. I can't wait to see it. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. And I'm excited to hear what you guys think of Edge of Fury down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.